Alright, welcome back to my channel, Rob Nerlin Fit. Here with my buddy Dennis again. You saw him in an earlier video, I'll throw a link up. You can see some of the crazy changes he's made since his last show. It's insane. Because what were you weighing? He was about 245 or so in the previous video. Where are you at now? Tell us what's happened since then.
Well, so since the last time we did the video, I did the Toronto Pro Show.
Yeah.
I was able to win my...
When was that?
That was August 2nd and 3rd, I believe. Yeah, August 2nd and 3rd in Toronto.
So a month ago. What were you weighing for that? How do you feel for that? How did you prep for that? Tell us a little bit about the way you got to it. Okay. And now what's changed since then? Because there's been a lot of changes.
Well, basically from that show till now was mostly like, I was like a big fish. Like I always tell, like when you're in Calgary, it's like a big fish in a small pond, right? But then when I got to Toronto, it was like big fish, big pond, right? Like
when you hop on the national stage,
it's huge, right? So I took a lot of stuff for granted that I shouldn't have, like not weighing my food regularly, like, you know, playing with my sodium and stuff like that, you know, MSGs and stuff like. So like I literally just buckled down, like I just literally just went 100% clean. Like I'm just eating, like right now I'm eating 4 things and that's it. I'm eating fish, like white fish, asparagus, chicken, broccoli. And then my carb source is just plain white rice. Okay. So just drop it all down, like you're not doing no...
So if what people are probably interested, what's kind of like the macros on a day, like how many grams protein, carbs? It's going to change day to day and like as you're feeling, but give us a rough, so like guess average day.
Like average day, mostly like right now I'm pretty much carb loading, so it's not like I'm not doing too many carbs. My carbs like pre-workout is like 100 grams before pre-workout, and then you know, during the day, maybe 20, 30, just to keep me going. Like after fasted cardio, I just get maybe 2 tablespoons of rice. You know, nothing too. 2
tablespoons of rice?
That's like 40 grams. Like 2-3 tablespoons. That's about it. You know.
Okay.
And then I just keep my carbs really low.
So you're not carb. I thought you said you were carb loading. That's
like 2-3 tablespoons of rice like during the day, like just to get me through, like 140 grams a day. Yeah. But then on like Wednesdays and Saturdays, I'll pretty much just kick in maybe another.
Oh, you're carb cycling, you mean?
Carb cycling.
Carb cycling. Carb cycling. Okay, I was confused.
Okay,
carb loading. I thought carb loading and going to a show. Yeah. Yeah. So you're going low days and then you're having refeed days of
pretty
carbs.
Much,
okay.
Exactly.
We got
and that's how it is. And then just taking stuff like more serious, like, you know, a lot of this, like weighing my stuff, my food and stuff like that. Not, you know, weighing 45 grams and saying fine, it's 45 instead of just 40. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're being way more scientific, detailed, meticulous, attention to detail approach this time, and it's making those little things.
I'm making so much difference.
There you go. People don't. It all adds up, right?
Yeah, because before, remember when I used to work out like 4 hours, like doing some.
It was overtraining for a while.
Overtraining for a long time, and then this show just made me realize that because I was doing the whole thing that made me messed up. I would overtrain, then I'd overeat, then I thought then my body would ache. Then it was just like a vicious cycle where I was holding on more water because I was more stressed and more tired and aching a lot more. You know what I mean?
That's one thing I think a lot of competitors do, and people in all aspects of life don't realize more isn't always better. Sometimes it's taking the break, taking the rest, strategizing and spending more time to train smarter.
That's definitely.
Or in all aspects of life. Like sometimes it's like I'm just going to work harder at my job. Sometimes it's like you're not working. Like if you're inefficient in doing it, and at a point it becomes negative.
Exactly. And that
you don't realize that you're like I'm just going to do more and more and more. If it works that way, you could just go to the gym for 16 hours a day and you'd be the best. But that doesn't happen.
Exactly.
It's one of those things where all the other things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I think everyone does. Yeah. And all those things.
At that level as well, you notice that you can't really take a lot of stuff for granted like I did. You know what I mean? Because when I won my show in Calgary, it was like, you know, I just walked on stage like, hey, this is me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, give me the prize, I'm out. And then this was like, no, everybody there was like there to prove a point. You know what I mean?
It's all the Dennises from every single all over the nation
so
show up, and you're like,
just take it for granted, and it's a good thing. Like you learn a lot, and then you mature from it, you grow from it, and you become better. Like, you know, working out different, like spending 2 hours max in the gym each time, just getting what you need, and you're out.
Yeah, perfect. So what was your weight going into that show, and how's it going to be different? So you kind of gave us some of the small details. You've made some changes. It's making differences. What's the look, the things you think you've changed the most from the last show to now on a physical appearance? You're like
on the physical
conditioning.
I think it's just conditioning.
Just everything else,
just sharper. Like I want to lose a little bit more in my midsection. Yeah. Tighten up the glutes and the hams a little bit more, show a little bit more separation. Sure. I was holding a little bit of water there too much because my peak week I didn't really actually maximize it. I didn't do what I was supposed to do during my peak week, so that threw me off completely. So this time, like as of right, like I walked on stage like 222, and I'm already like 5 pounds, 10 pounds lighter than that now.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So it's literally like I'm just trying to get in like as chiseled as possible. I'm not really worried about size because that's one thing I'm not.
So that's one thing you guys all notice. The scale doesn't mean that much. He's 217. We just weighed me like about 244, 243. But he's gonna. I haven't seen the video. He's gonna look bigger than me, and I got what 25 pounds on him. You're not gonna think I have 25 pounds on him. Except maybe here.
It's just aesthetics. That's what I think it is, and a lot of people need to realize that when you're actually working harder, you're working on your dreams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You literally have to sacrifice sometimes of getting out of your head and just looking. It's about the look. It's not about the weight. It's not about how much you can push in the gym. It's not about how much you can bench or how much you can deadlift.
There's no bench press on the stage.
Exactly.
They don't ask you to bench.
It's all about aesthetics. It's different. Like it's just about getting like doing what is right for your body, right? And taking care of yourself so you can continue doing it. Because I noticed that like even from then till now, I've maintained an even keel. Like I've never missed a workout. I never missed a day off for injury or anything like that, right? Because you understand what you need to do. You do what you need to do, and then you're out. Like you don't overtrain or make excuses why not to train. You know what you need to do. If it's 2 hours, you maximize it. You're out. You know, give your body enough time to recover and repeat.
Perfect. It's working great for you. I bet you guys you just demolished me in some posing. And so, when's the date of your next show? Tell the people. Well, I'll throw your Instagram here. They can follow you. Can watch.
Instagram,
see how he's doing. He's going.
Sure.
This is going for a pro card.
Yeah, this is. I was actually supposed to get the pro card in the last one, but you know,
you didn't get it.
I didn't get it, and I was like, But then again, I can't really blame anybody because it was the biggest of the big leagues. Like that's like 8-year, 9-year professionals.
Yep.
So you can't really just show up and be like, you know what I mean? But yeah, my next show is September 20th in Montreal. That's the Ben Weider Natural Nationals in Montreal. Yeah, so it's pretty much in a couple of weeks. It's gonna crush that, get that pro card, and then onwards and upwards.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's great. So, plan is, I'm guessing, nothing changes, new cookie changes. Just stick to this plan. Keep being consistent what you're doing.
Exactly.
Show up, and you're already a better version than you were the last show.
For sure.
It's gonna be great.
Another thing I just wanted to tell people out there is that be careful what you eat because I messed up in the last show by doing too many egg whites or too much of the egg whites.
What did that do to you?
Too much lactose. My body doesn't really digest lactose too well.
And what does that make you hold water? Or what's the physical effect? Or just gas, like stomach distension?
Yes.
Or what are the things what are the reasons if it doesn't work for you?
Like my blood type does not really do well with lactose. I'm lactose intolerant first of all.
Okay.
And my blood type as well, like I'm O positive, does not really work well with lactose. So I was doing pretty much like a carton of egg whites a day, like almost like.
I didn't even really know there's lactose in egg whites. That's good for me to know. But I'm not lactose intolerant. I drink like 3 liters of milk a day.
Exactly.
So I'm lucky. I love dairy.
Lactose is actually like dairy, eggs, milk. It's all lactose. A lot of people don't really know. And egg whites are egg whites, like eggs. So that was one thing I had to learn. A lot of people need to know that if you're going close to stage, you need to keep your food as dry as possible. That's one thing I had to learn the hard way. I cut my egg whites. I'm dropping weight so fast. I'm looking tighter. So watch out. It's not everything that is for everybody that is for you. So remember that. Make sure you
gotta learn on your own, right?
You gotta learn on your own. For sure.
There's a self-experimentation, self-discovery, self-learning process. Find out what works for you. I can't go take your diet. You can't go take mine. We're gonna be completely different.
Exactly.
You can't drink 3 liters of milk. But I mean, even the same. I was just listening to you. You're like you carb cycle. Mine is like I eat carbs the whole time.
Exactly.
Otherwise I just fucking lose my muscles. I'm flat. I need to feed myself. My metabolism's.
A lot of people don't know this as well. But another thing people need to realize is that people are more fat efficient. People are more carb efficient.
Okay.
So you should talk about that like in your next video or etc. How some people actually can like someone like you can eat crazy amount of carbs and still function because you're carb efficient. Okay. And then some people eat like lots of fat and they burn it out, like they're fat efficient, right? Okay. So a lot of people need to know that as well. Like I'm fat efficient, like I eat a tablespoon of peanut butter every night. Yeah. And that's a heap, like fucking like almost a ladle of peanut butter every night, but I'm still able to use it every day. If I ate, say, 100 grams of carbs each night, which would be close to about a tablespoon of peanut butter, give or take, 100 to 200 grams of carbs, I put on 4 pounds overnight. Okay. And that's the big difference. Even though both of them actually have the same quote-unquote calories, they work different for your body. So you should check that out too.
All right. Well, check that out. Cool, man. So yeah, check him out. August or September 22nd. Check his Instagram. We'll throw it up there. Maybe we'll do one other post or something different right before. See his final product. People probably want to see what you look like.
Prior.
I mean, he might be really tired and not want to get a posing session, but if we can,
we'll try and get one.
Show his final product before he hops on stage, and then you can see him on Instagram, and then hopefully you get that pro card.
Yeah.
You know,
so follow the page. It's at G_LOVA. He's gonna put it up. Yep. My Instagram so you can see, so you can follow my progress and stuff like that.
All right.
Alrighty.
Cool.